Hey, it's Uncle Josh, and we're on Uncle Josh Gaming. And we're gonna get back into some more Wasteland 3. So we didn't have the skill to get the robot chicken. Or sorry, cyborg chicken. So I'm gonna try heading back to Ranger HQ.
Hello, Rangers. This is Gideon Reyes. I'm addressing you from Broadmoor Heights. The Patriarch has made it known that you are in need of logistical support. I can happily make a few calls, speak to a few people. In exchange, I'd like to ask that you hear me out on a proposition. It's not a thing I really do, this ransoming of aid. But these are unusual circumstances, and Colorado Springs' future hangs in the metaphorical balance. I wouldn't be asking for such an exchange if I wasn't desperate. I'll be at the church in Broadmoor Heights, and I'll tell the marshals to let you through. Come find me here.
Okay, so we have to go to Broadmoor Heights.
Maybe I'll join the marshals. I do like roughing people up.
You'd get drummed out in a second, you crackpot.
I'm sure they could use my help. I even got my own blackjack.
Extra, extra, bloody shootout in Garden of the Gods! Hey, you're the Rangers! Well, first time we met, I didn't know you were in town. Heard all about you now.
What do you think of this town?
Well, it's the only safe place we've got. Vegas is gone. The robots saw to that. Refugees say the East is dying too. Might still be a couple nations out there, Motor City Combine and Buckeye Republic, but they were at war last we heard. Colorado's the only safe place left, and we have the Patriarch to thank. That makes this town the best place in the world near as I can tell, even if it isn't perfect.
See you around.
You bet! Rangers hailed as heroes! Dorsey's flee the city!
Would you rather freeze to death or burn? Come on, answer the question.
All right. Burn. You're gone faster, and free cremation so your family saves a few bucks on the funeral.
Brown and chocolate pudding for me.
Okay.
So now we're gonna go to Ranger HQ.
Rangers.
Welcome back, Team November.
So we're gonna go over here.
Seven A,
7A, check.
13C,
13C,
1B,
1B, got it.
2B.
I'm not seeing 2B.
Are you sure?
Found it. Sorry, 2B.
Good. Okay. 4A.
Yup, 4A.
Junko Murayama and Private Schaefer.
Hey, Rangers! Hope you like what I've done with the space.
Looks pretty good.
This place is great.
A model of Bellamy Award's greenhouse spires celebrating the Rangers' sprouting of Dorsey forces in the Garden of the Gods. Glowing radioactive paint excluded for falling outside Ranger safety protocols. Billboard of Peek and Poke, the pre-apocalypse preparedness mascots.
Robot mascots of pre-war PSAs, Peek and Poke were meant to show the right and wrong ways of preparing for the end of the world. Each vignette humorously contrasted Noble Peek's forethought and generosity and Poke's short-sightedness and greed. Since the deluge, the billboards have been often modified by survivalists who change the art and the message to suit the times, resulting in a darker humor than the original creators ever intended.
Could be a dank meme reference. There's that computer. Have a look. See, try to recover some of the logs. This log has been erased and wasn't properly scrambled. You're able to flag the data as not deleted and the log appears in your list. Oh, so there's another one that requires Nerd Stuff 5. But we got a personal log of Colonel Fourchette, 2 July 2000. Another suicide today. We're too visible here. Peterson is defensible, but the siege is exhausting, physically and mentally. Too many buckling under the strain. We need a better solution before there are none of us left. I'm planning an evacuation to the secondary complex. The sooner we abandon this hellhole, the better. So I'll look at some of the old security logs, but I think we got them all. Private Jody Bell.
Still not feeling great after everything at the lake. Hope you don't mind if I take a little more time.
How are your injuries recovering okay?
Still healing up, but I'm itching to get back into action.
Talk to you later, Jody.
Later.
Oh, Ranger HQ, medbay. You've unlocked the medbay. Here you can shop for medical supplies. You can also speak to the doctor to get free health care, including restoring any incapacitated squad members. So we got some med packs.
Hey, Rangers. I'm here at last. It'll take a while. But I think I'll be able to make an actual surgery out of this place. Just need to call in a few favors for equipment and supplies. If you need treatment now, well, I think I'm ready for that. What do you need?
How's that patient of yours?
Fine. Everything is fine. For now.
We'd like to be patched up.
Of course, no sense in bleeding all over the place. Have a seat.
Never mind.
I don't mind not having to clean and suture a festering wound.
Hi, Rangers. Thanks again for letting me work for you. This is so exciting!
Glad to have you. Are you enjoying your work? Are you enjoying the work?
I am so happy. I'm learning so much. All my life I wanted to be a scientist, but all I could do was read the books and dream. Now I can actually do things. It's incredible!
What do you think of Doc Parker?
He's wonderful. He's almost as smart as Dr. Finster, but without all the, evil.
What are you working on?
The self-eating sandwich.
Can you clone one of us?
Yes. Theoretically. I can have the machine take your genetic material and run the process, but no guarantee what comes out the other end. I did make a few tweaks to the process, though, so whatever it is, it probably won't be so angry. Probably.
We want to try anyway.
Okay, well, how exciting! But before we start, one tiny caveat. The process requires special genetic material, and I've only got enough for one clone, so if anything happens to our new friend, try to recover its remains so we can reuse them. Now, put your palm on the machine right here.
Placing your palm on the pad of Irv's machine, you feel a small pinprick. Irv shows you a pink, pulsating pineapple-sized glob of goo, then tosses it into a hatch on the side of the machine. The machine whirs and rattles for a few minutes before a sound makes its way out, similar to air gurgling out of a pudding-filled balloon. The chamber shudders and the room rings with a wet slapping noise. With a near ringing squelch, a highly pressurized jet of goo fires out of a crack in the chassis. Finally, the doors slide open, and a gush of foul-smelling purple fluid pours out, followed by a gray-skinned, hairless, and mucus-covered clone.
Wub. Wub wub.
Hey, this one can talk!
Pink and red. Pink and red.
Hi, Rangers! It's good to see you again. What can I do for you?
Thanks, Irv. So long.
Thank you, Rangers. You saved my life.
Oh, there's the clone. I'll have a look down here.
What can I do for you?
How are the prisoners?
Not much to report. Everyone's behaving, relatively speaking.
Well, goodbye.
Good luck out there.
Good luck out there.
That's fine for now. What happens if they get more?
People are people, and sometimes they need help. That's what the Rangers do, right? Help people.
You've had more time to explore the base than we have. Can we ask you about it?
Sure.
Let's see, is there anything new? No. That's all for now, thanks.
Careful out there. It's an uncaring world.
Okay. Yeah, because she's wearing green in her portrait. Her helmet's green, like military green, so... Because that's what she would look like without. we've already done that. So we could try to get that other toaster.
Hackett's people are nice enough. They're really underfoot.
So we're gonna go out and try talking
Would
to
you rather freeze to death or burn?
Chief
You're
Daisy.
a barrel of monkeys, huh?
Come on, answer the question.
Nice to see the city back to life.
Gone faster.
Yeah, people are shopping.
Nice job getting McTavish off the streets, Rangers. Got any other good news for me?
Delgado was taken captive by some of Brago's goons. What do you want us to do?
You mean they locked him up? Well, I'll be damned. Never thought old Brago would step so far over the line. But this is good. He's given us cause to shut down his whole goddamn operation. Far as I'm concerned, Rangers, you can walk right in there, slap some cuffs on that rat bastard, and shoot anybody who gets in your way. Nobody messes with my marshals, and I'm the only one who gets to lock people up.
McTavish confessed to working with the Dorseys, but he said he was working alone. This letter confirms his story.
Let me see that. Who? Huh. Brago wrote this? That means he knew what McTavish was planning, and he didn't tell a soul. Knowing about an attack on the city and keeping your mouth shut? That's treason. We got him. Rangers, you've got my full support to haul that bastard in, or shoot him dead. Either way's fine by me. And don't forget about poor Delgado. Oh, and thanks for sending McTavish our way. Glad I can rely on you folks to be neighborly.
We have some questions for you.
What's on your mind?
Tell us about the pillories.
That's good old-fashioned Colorado justice. We slap lawbreakers into the pillories, strip 'em down, and let the cold do its work. You can't go easy on traitors and criminals, not in a place like this. Not with the Wasteland right outside the walls. Only thing keeping us civilized is the law, and folks need to see what happens to people who break it.
Can you fill us in on the marshals?
Best damn outfit in the city. We're independent and tough as hell. Only person we answer to is the patriarch. No offense to the 100 families, but they're not welcome in the marshals. My boys and girls are ordinary folks who had to struggle for what they've got. That's the way I like it.
What's your story?
Oh, I've been here a long time, Rangers. Started out as the Patriarch's bodyguard about 30 years ago, and he liked my style. Guess I was a cute young thing back then. After I helped him whoop the Plains gangs, he put me in charge of the marshals. Been doing the job ever since. Never gave him cause to complain. I keep things nice and peaceful around here.
Let's talk about something else.
All right. What have you got for me?
Goodbye.
Roger that.
Hostages murdered by Dorsey thugs. Weston family confirmed dead.
Could go that way.
Oh, Troy.
Maybe I'll join the marshals. I do like roughing people up.
You get drummed out a second, crackpot.
I'm sure they could use my help.
Sell some scrap.
Hey, chums! Welcome to Taiwan Jones's Emporium. My store has every fin you're looking for. Dive on in.
Can we see your wares?
Sardinely.
Oh, we don't have to.
Wow.
We're gonna go to Broadmoor Heights, I think.
Nope. That's kind of creepy.
Yeah. Always watching when I'm shopping and walking home. Those eyes keep following.
This way.
Extra, extra, bloody shootout in Garden of the Gods!
Deputy Marshal Pitts. The young guard's face is nervous but determined. He steps forward as you approach, holding his hand up.
By order of the Patriarch, only authorized personnel are to pass this gate.
My uncle, Gideon Reyes, wants to speak to the Rangers.
Oh, of course, Miss Wesson. Open it up, fellas!
The gate opens before you.
You're free to pass through. Have a nice day.
The door we can pick, but we'll leave it for now. Broadmoor Heights. It's a greenhouse. Nobody's starving in this part of town, assuming they like cabbage, beets, and parsnips.
Too soon to be back.
The Rangers in town. The place feels safer with the Rangers in town.
I don't think we've met.
Who are you people? Mercenaries?
Oh. Probably never heard of us. The windows are thick and double paned. No expense was spared to keep out the cold.
So they killed the Westons, the Schulers, the Jacksons, Sophia Gutierrez too, and her kids. Patriarch said the Dorseys were dead. He was either lying or incompetent. Which is it? A lot of people have been asking the same thing.
Can't believe I'm stuck with this assignment. Babysitting broken bots.
Please step back, Rangers. I'm not supposed to let anyone near this servitor drone. It's malfunctioning something fierce, and we think it belonged to the Wessons.
So you get kiss ass of 6 for that. Lucia, you're a Wesson. Doesn't that make the drone your property?
That's right. I recognize that drone. It ran little errands for my father and alphabetized his books.
Maybe Lucia here should have a talk with Sheriff Daisy.
Wait, what? No, that won't be necessary, please. I'm already on Daisy's shit list. Go ahead and do whatever you need to do.
As far as you can tell, the drone is stuck in some sort of a loop. Its chassis is banged up, so the damage may have led to an internal fault. Nerd stuff too. The robot's operating system crashed. It might initiate a reboot sequence. Mechanics too. It might be possible to rewire the servitor bot without shutting it down. That would allow it to force a system restart, in theory. We'll hotwire the drone and force a system restart. I smell burning plastic. After a moment, some internal fans kick in, the scent fades.
Hey, look at him go!
Follow it.
Poor Lucia.
Objective complete. Current location located earlier.
Subdermal plating, Uzi, 45 ammo, 5.56, Colorado dollars, scrap, and a cylinder choke. Okay. Can't do anything with that.
Welcome home, Miss Wesson.
feels so empty now. Even when Pa and Ma were traveling, they were here. Their spirits filled the place. Now, they do not.
Can't open that.
Mama used to love sitting in here. She'd be ashamed at the mess it's in now.
So there's a container. Colorado dollars and a burn.
Damn Dorseys weren't content to rip everything up. They had to toss the furniture around too. Animals. Couldn't even leave my memories of this place alone.
Sia, what do you think happened here?
My house was the first place the Dorseys went. Probably walked right in through the front door, stole my parents and little brother away, and then took out their anger on the house.
We'll peer beyond the rubble. It's dark, but you can make out smashed scraps of wood and splintered doors. Doesn't look like the attackers left much of anything behind.
No point looking back there. It's smashed up even worse, and the Dorseys took everything worth stealing.
We'll step away from the debris. Oh. There was a trap. This house had a lot of furniture. Most of it is now blocking this hallway. Weapon crate. Requires lockpick 5.
Mama used to love sitting in here. She'd be ashamed at the mess it's in now.
Tommy gun is on 45. Container. Flamethrower fuel 38, 556, Colorado dollars, and in a burn box. This requires lockpick 4. An M1911 and 9mm ammo. Okay. Increase the strength, I guess. We'll put points to hard ass. And we'll save a point. No perks. There's a tripwire.
Wow. Daddy really didn't want any Dorseys to muck around with his cooking supplies.
Some traps here. That requires explosives level 4. Out of the way. Oh. That's mined. Colorado dollars and tin cans. Use the toaster repair. gold insulated power cord. So we can't disable that. But we can get that. Colorado dollars. Prairie punch. So I think that's all we can do, I think. We got everything. Cannon Monument, Weston Estate, Greenhouse. I think we have to go with here, so.
I wish they'd get a younger preacher to come and give sermons.
You just want eye candy.
Guilty.
Oh, fires power. There's a cyborg chicken in there. Sleekly muscular, more raptor than foul, the cybernetically enhanced chicken cuts an unusually menacing figure. It paces and prowls, clearly displeased at your presence. Cold glare. Yeah. Goodbye. Can't do anything yet. Negotiated settlement. Road warrior, blunt weapon. Flamethrower, Colorado dollars, scrap, and underbarrel light. There we go.
Shouldn't you be elsewhere? Beating hobos?
I could make my caddy carry a bag of liquors.
Oh, there's Gideon Reyes. The middle-aged woman murmurs quietly to herself, her hands clasped in prayer. When she notices you standing nearby, she looks up, and you see tears streaming down her cheeks.
Oh, thank God! You're the Westerners, aren't you? The Rangers?
It's us. Need our help, ma'am?
My husband, my Hardy, was in Aspen when Vic Buchanan raided the town. Vic took him hostage, but there's been no word for weeks. I know it's frightful wicked to hope for the safety of one soul over many, but I beg you, find him. Save him if you can.
No need to beg, Mrs. Knox. We have business of our own with Vic Buchanan. If your husband's alive, we'll find him.
The older woman flinches, raises her head again, and risks a smile.
I didn't see you there, Lucia. You're a good girl. Always have been. I'm dreadful sorry for your loss.
Lucia nods at the words, but quickly looks away.
We have money, Rangers. Even though we don't live fancy like some families do, if you bring my Hardy home safe, we'll donate all we can to your cause.
Can you describe your husband for us?
He's a little on the portly side, always well-dressed, but he likes playing cowboy out on the ranch. Kindest man in the 100 families. That's why I married him.
You're from one of the 100 families?
Yes, but we're homebodies, and neither of us is very political. We own bison ranches out east, supply Colorado Springs with half its meat.
We found this old journal in our headquarters. It mentions the Knox family. Any interest in it?
Let me see who... Allie Blue? Aunt Allie? My goodness, of course! I'd love to read this. Blue is my maiden name. Back in the old days, the Blues and the Knoxes hated each other. Old Aunt Allie almost shot me when I told her I was gonna marry Hardy. Always wanted to know what things were like when she was young. Oh, thank you, Rangers. Let me give you something for this.
We found a cybernetic chicken in the church closet. Ever seen it before?
You mean he's real? I've seen him poking around the church at night, but I wasn't sure if my mind was playing tricks on me. Didn't dare get too close. I left him some food, just in case. Corn and scrap metal. He seemed like such a good, strong chicken.
Well, we'll do what we can, Mrs. Knox.
I know you will. Thank you, Rangers.
Okay, so I think we're gonna save the game and end things here for today. And the next one, we'll speak with Gideon Reyes and continue on with the quest.